My dad snapped, "Quit faking it," as I struggled to breathe. My aunt said I was just trying to avoid cleaning up, but when the EMT checked my pulse, he shouted for a stretcher, and the room erupted in panic. I'm 26, and my family's favorite hobby is making me the punchline. Every gathering, every mistake, every moment I showed weakness became their entertainment. Dad's motto, walk it off, stop making excuses. Aunt May wrapped her cruelty in fake concern. You've always been fragile, haven't you? My cousin Tyler lived at home at 30, but somehow I was the family disappointment. Mom stayed quiet, occasionally nodding along to keep herself included. The day it happened, we were at a family cookout at my parents' house. I'd been helping for hours, setting up tables, carrying trays, refilling drinks in the summer heat, when this crushing tightness hit my chest. I couldn't breathe properly, vision blurring, pulse racing in my ears. "Quit faking it!" Dad snapped from across the kitchen, his voice cutting through the noise. "We still have a mountain of dishes to clean. You're not getting out of this." I opened my mouth to explain, but Aunt May chimed in from the dining table. "Oh, please, Miles." The old "I'm not feeling well" trick to avoid work. He's just tired from standing around. I tried to speak, to tell them this felt different, dangerous, but another wave hit harder. My legs buckled against the counter. My breathing became rapid, shallow gasps. That's when someone called 911. The EMT checked my pulse and his face went white. "We need a stretcher now." The shift was instant. Chairs scraped, conversations died. But instead of concern, I saw that awkward hesitation, like they didn't know how to act now that their dramatic Miles narrative didn't fit. At the hospital, the doctor was blunt. "Severe allergic reaction. His airway was closing. 10 more minutes," and he didn't finish. Dad's response? "So he's allergic to barbecues now?" He shrugged like I'd inconvenienced him. Aunt May laughed. "We've all had food disagree with us. You just have to push through." The doctor stared at them, incredulous. No, he could have died. They left me at the hospital that night. A volunteer driver took me home the next morning. Dad's text was waiting. "Glad you're feeling better. Family reunion in 2 weeks." But then the story started spreading through our extended family. Aunt May told everyone I'd overreacted and caused a scene, that I was being dramatic for attention, that the EMTs weren't even concerned and the hospital kept me overnight just to be safe, not because it was serious. She was rewriting history to protect her image. 2 weeks later at the reunion, Aunt May announced a special game in front of 40 relatives. Guess the lie about Miles. 3 stories about me. 1 was supposedly fake. Story 3, how I pretended I couldn't breathe to avoid dishes, and the EMTs said it was probably just nerves. Everyone laughed. They turned my near-death experience into family entertainment. Tyler won the prize, a $50 barbecue restaurant gift card. I went silent after that night, stopped answering calls, started focusing on myself, got promoted at work, built a profitable side business, gained real confidence. 6 months later, I had leverage they didn't know about. My detailed medical report documenting everything. Dad's 60th birthday party arrived. Formal event, whole family there. After the speeches mocking me again, I stood up. "Since this is about family," I said calmly, "I want to clear something up." I pulled out my medical report. 2 months ago, I had a severe allergic reaction. My airway was closing. The doctor said 10 more minutes and I might not be here. This is the medical documentation. The room went dead silent. In the middle of that reaction, my family accused me of faking it. They laughed about it. They turned it into a game with prizes. I handed the report to someone nearby. "Pass it around. It's not my word against anyone's anymore." The murmurs started immediately. Relatives who'd been at the cookout realized what really happened. The questions began. "Why didn't you take it seriously? You made it into a joke?" Aunt May tried to laugh it off. "Miles is making a bigger deal than necessary." Someone cut her off. "He almost died." "That's not a joke. The dam broke." People turned on them completely. The easy laughter was gone. Some relatives left early, others avoided Dad and Aunt May entirely. I stayed until dessert, finally having real conversations with family members who actually cared. When I left, I walked past them without a word. The last thing I saw was Aunt May standing alone at the empty podium, scanning the room like she couldn't figure out how everything had flipped so fast. For the first time in years, they weren't laughing anymore.